just a little bit away from first pitch. And our starting pitcher here today, Big Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And he deals. And a curve misses outside. And 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Then there's one down. Here's Detroit's opening day lineup, and Singy, this team took a big step forward last year.
Yeah, especially after the All-Star break, Boog. They had a .600 winning percentage down the stretch, shocked the Astros in the wild card round, and took the Guardians to the brink in the ALDS. It was their first winning season in almost a decade, so we'll see if they can build on that this year.
Parker Meadows stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Glasnow, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Slings to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. In the air, right field. Brings it in for the third out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And pitching here today, Tarek Skubal. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Now it's Mookie Betts. That clips the corner. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball.
One out,
strike.
base is empty. Turns and fires the bats. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, back there. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. He sends a rocket to left. His second of the year, it's 1-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Yo, 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good zip
One
on that
ball,
fastball
2
at the
strikes.
bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day.
Ball 2.
And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now 1-0. Back here
Leading
in
off for the
L.A.,
Tigers,
all set for the
left
start of the
fielder,
inning.
Riley
Now here's the
Green.
Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Glass now back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Late swing, foul to the left. Inside. 1 and 2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here is Gleyber Torres. First pitch just misses. The last snap, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
96, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog, and that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
And that one is inside. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting 6, catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Just missed.
Inside.
Next offering upstairs. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One out, runner at second. And now, Andy Pajes. Now he breaks his back. Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up and in, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Miguel Rojas up next for the Dodgers. Smith on third with 2 out. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Showing the world why it's okay to swing at a 3-0 pitch and it scores a run. It's easy to relax in that count, but there was nothing relaxed about that swing. A great piece of hitting in that spot.
So runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one in the air center field. Meadows sizing this one up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside low, 3-2 now. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting 8th, catcher,
and
Jake
next to him
Rogers.
for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Rogers will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick. back in 2016. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Tag, safe at
He's
second.
safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Andy Ibanez. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. 1 out, a runner at second here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Just missed. Three, 2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the lineup flips over. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. And that is out of play. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ibanez off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Betts. And he beats it. He's safe.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Reaching for it and breaks it in. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And Mookie takes.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out looking his first time. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. now
No,
1-1.
inside.
Late with the swing there.
Love to see it.
One
Power
ball,
versus
2
power
strikes.
right there.
Muncy hits one in the air. Green sizes this one up, and that'll do it. One left for LA. They lead it 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with Chris
Detroit,
Singleton
left fielder,
and set to
Riley
lead off the
Green.
fourth, Riley Green. And
Well,
that
that's
skips
low.
in the dirt.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball there. Glass now, ready and deals.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes all
We
it
got 2
takes is
balls,
getting to the
1
next
strike.
arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And now 2-2. Slider misses outside. That one lifted to left. Hernandez ranging after it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, second
Here's
baseman,
Gleyber
Gleyber
Torres. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 so far. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one hammered center field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He hammers one out to center. That's his 50th career homer, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. He reached out a walk his first time. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And there's the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. A solo homer ties it for the Tigers. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom four, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled his first time. And ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Tapped softly on the ground. Torkelson. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses, and it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a pitcher's
for
duel
Detroit,
so far.
catcher,
Here's how the
Jake
starters have
Rogers.
performed up to this point. Glass now back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. RBI single his last time up.
Ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that is downstairs. Ball 2. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Stepping in, Parker Meadows. That's in there. Strike 1. That one missed. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. McKinstry, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air down the left side. Muncy moving under this one. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Called strike right there. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. This one in the air. Ibanez. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And the pitch. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one drifts inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Riley Green. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Just missed. Yates, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that one wrapped foul. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 down,
Spencer
base is
Torkelson.
empty. Here comes Torque to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's way high. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.